we're going to learn that when you hear A at the end of a word, you're going to spell it with an AY. Because, let me show you some examples. Stay, day, may, play, today. So when you hear A at the end, you're going to have to spell it with an AY because you can't use just a regular old A. A's at the end say right? Panda, Santa, China. So if you hear A at the end, you can't spell it with an A because A at the end says You have to spell it with an AY. May, say, pray. Okay, so today when you're spelling and you hear A, and it's usually at the end, spell it with an AY, not just a regular A, AY. Now, that is our spelling rule for the day. I'm not sure my tablet is going to work today. I'm going to see here. If not, we're going to use the whiteboard. Are you going to work? Let me try this. Are you going to work today? Doesn't look like it. No problem. We can use the whiteboard today. Okay, so let me just scooch everything over here. We're going to share there we go, whiteboard. All right, can everybody see that? Put a Y for yes or an N for no if you can see the whiteboard. Can you see the whiteboard? Good, good, good. Okay, so we're practicing the A sound at the end is not spelled with an A, it's spelled with an AY. So our first word to do together is, I wonder if I can make this bigger. Oh well. Yime. Yime. So we have Y, I, M, A. Consonants. Y. There is our consonant Y. When you hear that Y sound at the beginning, that's the only time that a Y is a consonant. Y, I, M. There's another consonant right here. And then A. We're going to save that for the end. I know that you know how to spell it, but we're going to go in order here. So for the I sound, an I is the most common way to spell the I sound. However, it's a short sound, and short sounds need two consonants after them. If there's not two, what do? We make two. Now, I'm not a very good drawer with my mouse here, you guys. This is not as easy as a pencil. When I draw, usually I use this little thing, but today I have to draw with a mouse, and that is not easy. So you're going to have to be patient with my kind of messy handwriting. I'll do my best. And then here we have an A at the end, and now you know that A at the end is spelled with an AY. Okay, your turn. I want you to spell the word vibe. Vibe. V-I-B-A. Vibe. Go ahead, try it and then put it in the Q&A for me. Vibe. Interesting. Thank you, Blake. Vibe. Good, Henry. That I is a short vowel sound, so it has to come after it. Good, Bethany. Nice, Malachi. There we go. Nice, Nina. Ishi. Okay, so our consonants, we have V, I, B, A. Our I is a short vowel. And because it's a short vowel, it needs two consonants after it. So we're going to double that B. A at the end is spelled A-Y. There is vibe. If you didn't get it, you got very close. Just for fun, if that had only one I, what would that have said? Just say it. You don't have to write anything down. What would that say with only one I? Now that I would be long, right? Because there's not two B's, and it would say vibe, vibe. Now, what if there wasn't, let me get my eraser here. What if there wasn't a Y there? Now what would it say? A at the end says makes a schwa sound. So now it would say viba, viba. Look how much you guys are learning. All right, let me see if I can erase this whole thing here. We'll just do this. Okay, next word. Let's do Tishbay. Tishbay. We have t, I, sh, b, a. Consonants. T, I, sh, b, a. Okay, so for this I, it's also a short vowel sound. Do we have to double anything? We don't, right? Because there's already two consonants after. There's actually three. So it's perfect. It can say I right here just fine. And then A at the end is spelled A-Y. A at the end is spelled A-Y. Okay, your word is shiptay. Shiptay. Sh, I, p, t, a. Shiptay. Put it in the Q&A when you're done. Shiptay. Shiptay. I can't wait to see your answers. There they come. Beautiful, gorgeous. Excellent. Lovely. You guys are so smart. You're so good at this. You're such good spellers. Shiptay. Shiptay. So our consonants, we have that sh sound. And then p, t. The rest are vowels. It is right here fine. It's just fine right here because there are two consonants already after it. We don't have to double the P. A at the end is spelled A-Y. A at the end is spelled A-Y. There is shiptay. Shiptay. Okay. All right. Let's try by May. By May. So we have B, I, M, A. Consonants. B, I, M, A. Vowels. I. Now, in order for an I to make its long sound, it has to have another vowel, one or two doors away. It does right there. I can see because I dotted it. So it's perfectly fine saying I right there. And then A at the end is spelled A-Y. By May. So this I says I, and this I says I. They both have to have two consonants after them to make their short sound. This one doesn't say I, so it doesn't have two consonants after it. That's its short sound up here. Here it says long sound, I, says its name. That means it has to have another vowel one or two doors away, right there. Okay, so your word is my pay. I have a good feeling you're going to do great on this. My pay. Now you might know how to spell the word my, but that doesn't mean that's how you spell it when it's inside of a longer word. My pay. My pay. My pay. There we go. Beautiful, Henry. Good, Blake. Nice, Nima. Nice, Sheath. Nice, Malachi. Good, Chloe. Beautiful, you guys. Yes, so our consonants are M, I, P. A. Now look at that. You knew that there wasn't going to be two P's because this is a long I. That is brilliant thinking. Because this is a nonsense word. You've never seen it. You've never spelled it in your entire life because I made it up. But you knew how to spell it. You knew that there was one P because you were learning how to spell words, all words, whether you've seen it before or not. That's brilliant. And you also knew that it had to end with an AY because that's how you spell the A sound at the end. Gorgeous work, you guys. Let me see if this, there we go. All right, now we're gonna kick it up just a little notch here, okay? This one might seem a little tricky, but I think you guys like a challenge. You're so good at these. So our word now is yipible. Yipible. Yeah. I. P. I. B. L. A. Yipible. Consonants. There's that consonant Y because it's the first letter. Y. I. P. I. B. L. A. Okay, there's our consonants. Now we have only the vowels, and if you can spell the vowels, you can spell the word, and you're learning how to spell the vowels, so you're going to do just fine. Watch, so this I right here, it's short, right? I, so that means we have to have two P's, right? Because if there's not two consonants, you have to make two consonants. You just double the next letter so that that can make it short sound. I, this one already has two consonants after it, right here. Plus it's in the middle syllable. I's in the middle get to say I anyway. And then A at the end is spelled A-Y. You're getting it, aren't you? Okay, your word is yitipray. Yitipray. Y, I, T, I, P, R, A. Yitipray. You're welcome, Malachi. That was beautiful, Bethany. Good job. Nice. Yitipray. Good. Good, good. Yitipray. Yitipray. We're spelling. Yitipray. Yes, you did, Blake. Good job. You guys are getting to be excellent spellers. Yitipray. Look at you. My goodness. Folks, my friends. I can't come up with hard enough words. You just know how to spell even the hardest ones. Yitipray. Yes, it is. You did it perfectly, Nima and Sheath. Very good. Yitipray. Okay, so consonants we have y, I, T, I, P, R, A. I is a short vowel. It needs two consonants after them. If it's not two, make two. And everybody did that perfectly. You guys are so good at this. Here's another short vowel which already has two consonants after it. A at the end is spelled A-Y. You are such fast learners. Wow. Okay, try this one. Should I? Yeah, I think I'm going to let you do this one on your own without me. Chaibe. Chaibe. Ch-I-B-A. Chaibe. Try it. The question is there one B or two in chaibe? Chai, ch, like choose or chop. Chaibe. Put it in the Q&A. I can't wait to see. Yay! Chaibe. Nice. Close. Don't forget how to spell A at the end. You just need one more letter. Ch, ch, ch. ch at the beginning. Chibe. Yes, it is. Good. Chibe. All right, so for chibe, we start with our ch right here, which is spelled ch, like chop. Ch-I-B-A. This I is long. It says its name, which means there has to be another vowel 1 or 2 doors away, right there. So it's perfectly fine, saying I right here. And an A at the end is spelled A-Y. Well done. Just for fun, what would this word have said if there were 2 B's right there? Now it can't make its long sound anymore. Now it has to make its short sound. Then it would say chibe, chibe, right? And what would it have said without that Y? If it just ends with an A? Chiba, chiba, huh? Beautiful, gorgeous. Okay, do you want another hard one? Try yistimpe. No, sorry, don't listen to that. Yistimple. Yistimple. Y-ist-i-m-p-l-a. Yist-i-m-p-l-a. Yistimple. Yistimple. Wow, that was fast. How'd you get that so fast? Yistimple. Let's let a few more answers come through here. To spell yistim, that's true. Yistimple. Yistimple. Good. Wow, good job. This is a longer one, so I'm going to give you a couple more seconds so that you can get your word in the Q&A before I give you the answer. Yistimple. Yistimple. Alrighty. Okay, so our consonants are y, I, s, t, I, m, p, l, a. Okay, so this I is already fine, making it short sound right here because there are 2 consonants after it. Same with this I. It's already fine, making it short sound right here because there are 3 consonants after it. There has to be at least 2. And then A at the end is spelled A-Y. You didn't even know you could spell yistimple, did you? Well done. We're going to end on a little bit of a, it's not really easy, but a little bit of a medium one. Our word is flipte. Flipte. I'd like for everybody to put what their spelling of flipte in the Q&A. Flipte. Let me see everybody's work here. Flipte. Blake, I gave you the hardest ones I had. You guys are just so smart. Flipte. So, see, the thing is, now you think that flipte is a little on the easy side, but it's not really. You just think it's easy because you can do the really hard ones. That's how good you're getting at spelling. Flipte. This is true. This is true. Yes, flip, flipte. You just need one more letter, Chloe. You can do it. So we have f, l, I, p, t, a. Here's our I, which is fine right here, saying its short sound, and then A at the end is spelled A-Y. Flipte. Yeah, just like that. Now, you now know that when you're spelling a word that ends with an A sound, we don't spell it with an A. You probably didn't really realize that before you came to class today, but you came and now you know. Now that is in your brain to keep forever. So now when you're spelling any word, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, play, today, may, say, longer words that end with A, you know that it has to be spelled with an AY because A at the end is just a regular So when you're spelling words that end with A, spell it AY. Congratulations on your new knowledge. You're amazing. See you Wednesday. Bye, everybody.